Hello. Are you there, guys? Happy Thursday. Hello. I found this song when I was just scrolling down YouTube, and I was surprised to know that this is the beat that came from Generation 2 K-pop idol. I don't know if you guys know about them, and they are called AOA. They were like top idol back in the days when I was like young. I'm pretty old by the way, guys. So yeah, I became kind of obsessed with this song. It's actually crazy that it's better to just listen to their beat without their vocals because back in the days it was really important to sing in a very chewy way. So like if you were to say like hey, like if you were just human you just say hey, right? But back in the days in K-pop song you go like hey. It was like actually hilarious to hear those like old days songs again in 2025. Unlike like New Jeans, like the Seraphim, like whoever. Current K-pop, they're not really K-pop. I don't consider them as K-pop. Like if you guys know Twice back in the days, their songs were totally different from like like fourth generation K-pop idol song. Oh, hi. The chat is ready to display. Okay. Juhyuk, hi. And Mr. Flaw, you're back. Hi. And I was promised a Solana stream 3,000 years ago. It was like 2 days ago. Yes, I need to invite him. Yes, will be like so fun. Let me check how many people are tuning in. I hope like at least like two or three people are listening to me right now. Oh, 52. Okay, I think I'm ready to begin. So, guys, how are you doing? Bitcoin is nuking again. So it was just a scam pump. I felt so rogged because yesterday I was like doing 30x leverage up and down just to, because it was in a box box area, so I just wanted to get like short-term earn. And then I somehow got liquidated because it was nuking nonstop. It happened actually when I was doing streaming. As soon as I started the streaming on Tuesday, which was my first streaming, Bitcoin started nuking and it nonstop, and it was dipping until 102K, which is crazy. And I was doing some analysis already, and now if I know this knowledge 2 days ago, I would not do a risky bet. So I wanted to just share what I learned. Hi Shin, you just woke up. You love taking nap, right? Me too. I love taking nap. So let me show you the slide. I prepared slides. Oh, here. So my whole content will be about like sharing what I learned. And today there is actually a special guest. This person will join as a voice only. Hi,
What's up?
what's up? How are you doing?
Not very good.
Not very good. Okay.
I'm actually very poor.
Why?
Don't ask.
Oh my god, you're just so mean. So, I was sharing what I learned, and this person, Chuhyuk, who is also in the chat, he will be sharing, adding some his opinions, so that you guys can have devil's advocate or more, flourishing ideas flowing in. So that's the intention. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. And how does it feel to be liquidated? What do bro, it sucks. Like it really sucks. So that's why I was like studying hard. Please, hi Crone. Who this? Like this is Chuhyuk, Morbid 19, and Crone. Please pop my back, dear my Korean will. Oh, she's not Korean will. She's just Korean girl. So I want to start with this interesting fact. 1965. $1, you could have used it just like $10 today. It's even more than $10, 10.28. So the inflation is crazy. $1 in 1965 is equivalent in purchasing power about $10 today. And like it's crazy. For like last 60 years, like $9.28 have increased. So dollar had an average inflation of 3.96 per 9% per year, which is crazy. So like as a cumulative price, it's 928%. Like after looking at this, so actually I saw this quote from Warren Buffett's book. I've been reading his book because I'm so I became too degen because I've been working in this crypto space forever, and I somehow wanted to have more balanced viewpoint. That's why I'm reading the book of like those stock and who is like considered more, I would say, conservative. And like this quote actually shocked me. So we knew it that today's $1 is the most expensive $1. And if if you look at the USD inflation since 1965, let me show you the full chart. It increased like really steeply, and then during the Lehman Brothers incident, it was like dipped a little, and then it is increasing back again. So from just holding your dollar, you're like, passively losing the value, which is crazy. You have to make your dollar productive. Otherwise, what you earned, what you work to earn, is like diminishing without knowing.
That's why I'm poor.
Oh, bro. No, we're poor because we did high leverage trading.
Not me.
No, you did too, because I told you to buy.
Meme
Like-
coins are non-liquidatable high leverage trading, right?
Oh, and you are the fantasy top whale, so I can tell.
I am not.
You are the so Juhyuk is one of the fantasy top whale.
I love French devs.
You love French.
I love them even more now.
Oh my god, Mimio. So this is the inflation chart, which is insane, like at least 2%, and then buying power of $1 was decreasing significantly till 80s, and it got like not that crazy after since like 2000s, but still it's ongoing. And we never know what will happen because Trump is about to pass the beautiful big bill, like that legislation. Then they will print more dollars. Then who knows? Like looking at Trump being like Trump family is so obsessed with crypto. I believe it's because they've been because they already know what they're gonna do to dollar. That's why they somehow want to secure their wealth somewhere more lucrative. But instead of just holding your dollar, if you put your money on Nasdaq, you would have been like giga rich, just like Warren Buffett. Like 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 when you read his book, what he says is, I was a lucky guy. I didn't have to, risk too much. I was having I born at the right time and so on. Maybe he is because he started his own fund at like 1960s. So look at this. Like whatever you bought back in the days, it printed. Like it's crazy.
My dad was also born in the 1960s. Why isn't my dad also Warren Buffett?
Because you're Korean, bro.
Right.
Yeah, we're a cursed Korean. Korean yellow monkeys are not gonna make it.
I'm grateful that I was born in the South.
Oh shit. Yeah, me too. Okay. Hi, Rizwan, GM. So we remember like Bitcoin was born in 2009, and back then, $1 in 2009 is worth 1.51 today, 1.51 today, which is still crazy because cumulative price change is over 50%, and average inflation rate was 2.61%. So we had to find somewhere safe, and that protocol or bank should have gave us more than 2% yield to not lose the money. But usually we have to pay the tax for what we made from this yield, which is crazy. So 2.61 is not that easy to maintain. So like if you look at the Nasdaq still, if you bought the stock during like those crazy seasons, still you would have like printed. So on January 2nd, 2009, Nasdaq Composite closed at about this number, and now it's like this big. So it already 14x, 14x, 14x. Looking at how much Nasdaq growth so far grew, 51% price change isn't like doesn't look that bad. Like if you have put your money on Nasdaq S&P 500, not on a crazy stock, but on a S&P 500. Yeah, it's like still not a bad deal.
But does BTC go to zero?
So let's look at the BTC chart. Like if you bought Bitcoin instead of Nasdaq, you'd have like you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna ride a rally and have a really good life. So like after looking all this data, sometimes like we just don't want to do anything with our money. We just want to park our money on our bank account and do nothing. But those passive behavior is making us to lose money, like not just from the inflation, but also from the possible income we could have made, possible, profit we could have made from the investment. I feel like what my mom and father generation work to earn was so obvious, like that's so like that was like way too normal that investing on stock was considered a little sus. Like if someone say, "Oh, I'm investing in stock now," it's like, "Oh yeah, me too." It's such a like mundane thing. But back in the day, it's like, "Oh my God, what do you want? Why you're not diligent enough?" That kind of perspective, that kind of view from the people, or stopping our older generation to invest in decent stock and make a capital gain from that. But this changed drastically. My generation, we are not so into working, but we were more into, gambles, Bitcoin or altcoins or prediction market and so on. So it's like actually crazy that this tendency shifted within less than 20 years.
I was told pump.fun was the future of finance. Why am I still poor? I'm trying so hard. Like, I'm doing all my best to be the most financially sophisticated individual in, I don't know, in the vicinity of 1 kilometer. But I'm not sure if I'm the most richest person. I think my parents were right. We should have never touched crypto.
Bro. So I was like actually shocked to see the revenue. So now Pump.Fun is not doing, I would say it's like doing really well because it's making more money than Jupiter, Aster, or Lido, Aave. But it's not making as much as Hyperliquid. So yeah, like I feel like during the bear season, pumped up funds took will not gonna do well. Like, don't you think so? Because reason why we wanna buy pump is because of the revenue, and they've been doing the buyback, but more and more celebrities are rugging their tokens, and we are looking away from those tokens on pump.
Yeah, but I think my opinion on this is, yeah, a lot of momentum is not being made on pump right now.
Yeah,
But
we'll come
if
back.
if our generation is going through hyper financialization,
Hmm.
then this could be just, a transitory period for pump.fun.
Hmm.
Like it could be the building period for them after the initial build out that was being made in late 2023 to late 2024. And if they pull things right, I think many more people could actually launch their own coins on Pump.fun
But
because,
why pump that fund? So they started from like attention economy, like just turn everything into token. Then they became a creator coin. They also added streaming feature like more aggressively. And now they're doing ICM and they have announced that they will allow different token standard, which is similar to EVM meme coins.
yeah, but the thing is, the coin from Neon today, he that's obviously like very bundled, and it's not a good look for him.
Yeah.
But what he said behind the reason he created this coin is because there's not many ways to monetize his content as a creator on Twitch.
Hmm.
So if someone like him who has millions of subscribers say that, imagine what other people are going through. And when the economy is being tanked and when people like very low skill like junior entry jobs are being replaced by AI and we're getting robots, what are going to people do? Like people who want to make it would want to be someone, right? So the most easy way for people to do that is become an internet personality, and I think the monetization is in crypto right now. I could be wrong.
Someone needs to buy for to make them make money. Like if no one is buying their token, then it's NGMI, another shit coin on chain dust. So I'm not sold for that idea. I think just, you need to find actual audience. If you cannot monetize your content on Twitch, then why you can do that on other platform? Bro, I don't think so. If you can, like, he need to find the other way, because if he could have like monetized on Twitch, he could have made money on Pump That Fund too.
Or he could sell chocolate bars like Mr. Beast and make children addicted to candy and dominate their lives
Exactly, like doing
for the next
physical. I
decade.
mean, like physical business, because they can use their influence to build something actually exists, like brand, but using that brand to do something else. Like just celebrities, why they're like Kylie Jenner making her own cosmetic brands, Selena Gomez, and everyone, because they also need to use their brand, which is built by doing shit, not monetized yet, but they somehow made the way, which is doing physical. Like I'm not a like big fan of doing like physical thing, but still they've been thinking and they've been investing. But Pump That Fun, like you can do it without using your brain power, to be honest. Like you can just promise something like vaporware and then just do it. So I'm not sure.
I guess that's you just laid out why people would want to create a coin because they don't have the capacity to create a product. They are the product. So they need to do rowdy shit like, you know, doing a like throwing dildos into a basketball court, that kind of stuff, like doing, the guys on Solana, bag work, they recently also ran the court during a NBA game, and yeah, that's all they can do. They're the product. So yeah,
If you know that, everyone knows that. Who will buy their token?
apparently people did and made money, a lot of money.
I don't know. I don't know. I still have to think more about this creator coin stuff. But for now, I'm not that pro creator coin person. But this perspective might be changed in the future. But for now, if you know that what that person can do is just launching a token on Pump Fund, then why should like us, which is exit liquidity, need to buy their token? There are so many good tokens out there. So I'm not sure about that. So what I realized from looking at this inflation rate and how Nasdaq is doing well and looking at the Bitcoin chart, we need to make a good directional bet. So how to make a good directional bet? Because if you bought Bitcoin like to late 2021, then you're so down for like 3 years. like 3 years. Like it's really important to time well, not just we should never FOMO, but we should really need to think logically. But there are so many things that is stopping us from thinking logically. So I wanted to just share something. So what is happening in crypto right now? I saw his tweet. Yeah, yes says edu. I enjoyed reading his thread, and he also gave me good inspiration. So I want to give a shout out to him. And this picture shared by Kyung-ju, the CryptoCon's founder, caught my eyes. So this is showing how large the executed orders are in the Bitcoin future markets, whether those orders are coming from whales or retail traders. So red is retail traders, and more greener it's from bigger whales. If you look at it during the chop season or deep seasons, rally is led by retails. So, and if you look at the chart here, so this is let me show you. This is the Bitcoin chart, and this is the Bitcoin chart, and on top of it, it's showing who is buying and how big the size is on top of the Bitcoin chart. And if you look at here, now from October, July, Bitcoin price is led by retails. And the size is getting smaller and smaller. But this is not from the spot, but from the futures. So future average order size is getting smaller and whales are not joining the round. So near the top, retail suddenly dominates.
That's such a depressing chart.
It is so depressing. So it's showing it's a very classic thing. It happened every time. So we are in the late phase of an uptrend. No more uptrend. We were gonna dip. Retail FOMO comes in late. Volatility spikes and market approaches the top. So he shared this. And then I wanted to check Bitcoin monthly returns. And since October, which is retail season, we're not doing well. Will we have a bullish December? What's your take, Chuhyuk?
That's such a hard question. Um, I do not expect any like big price action, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not sure if these whales are finished dumping their Bitcoin.
Oh, that's a very good point.
Yeah, like, the whole Bitcoin IPO thing going on, seasonally, and even correlation wise with Nasdaq and all the commodities, it's supposed to go up, but nobody's putting any money into crypto right now because AI data centers, bro, they're they're actually shooting rockets into space to build data centers in our atmosphere, like in our stratosphere, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna who's gonna put in money into crypto when we're building space data centers and we're about to achieve artificial general intelligence and we need to compete with China when they can build out AI models that are 100x more cheaper
Yeah.
than the US. Like,
Yes.
they don't have the capacity. I guess it's not going to be a very exciting, I don't know, like 2 months.
I agree. And it's also showing on the data. I feel like China, like I think two biggest whale as a country for Bitcoin is China and US. China accumulated their Bitcoin from mining, while US did that from building startups and buying Bitcoin, led by Michael Saylor. So just like you said, if they need that liquidity to build something for the future, how come they put their liquidity into some passive asset, which is already topped from the data? So this is the chart showing total supply held by long-term holders. This orange line is showing is called LTH, long-term holders, and this black line is the Bitcoin price. So a long-term holder, how do you define long-term holder? They are like Bitcoin holders who haven't moved their asset at least 155 days. So at least like 3 months, more than 3 months. And we need to see how LTH supply changes, and it will tell the market cycle. So when LTH supply is rising, this is Bitcoin line, and this is the LTH supply. This is the LTH line. When it's rising, it means there will be a bull market because they're relatively, whales, and they are like long-term holder. The reason why they bought it because they believe that this was gonna go up, and they're not high frequency trader. High frequency trader. So if it's like going down, then we will have, you know, chop season because they they bought they bought literally they sell low. I mean buy low and sell high. Buy
Wow.
low, sell high. Buy
Wow.
low, sell high.
That's crazy.
Right? I didn't know that this kind of thing exists. If I knew that there is like LTH, like, graph available for free, you can find it from Glassnode, I would not have bought the Bitcoin. I mean, not buying, I already bought, so I would not have logged the Bitcoin. Like this LTH people, like they are just selling it. And it's so clear. The pattern is so clear. So yeah, we are here and they lost the hope in Bitcoin price. So yeah.
Yeah, this happens a lot when Bitcoin prices go sideways a lot, I guess. Like if you see the prior two dips, it's early 24 and late 24, early 25, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's when Bitcoin prices went up significantly
Mm-hmm.
and then it chopped a lot. So if you look at the dips
Mm-hmm.
in the long-term holders,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if we're actually done with the dumping.
Yes, we're not.
So that's why I kind of expect more chopping.
True. So if you also look at it, somehow they cross. They crossed here, crossed here, crossed here, crossed here. We haven't crossed yet. How much should we go low? Like already this line is touching 70K. So will we go really? No, we will not gonna go to 70K, but still we need to dip a little more. But I wish 100K line can be secured. We need this resistance to stay forever.
Yeah, but I think, these big institutions, they got our back. We got Sailor buying stuff for us. We got the STRC, right? He's gonna print some more money with his stocks. He's gonna, we got the DATs. Of course, they're a negative force when things doesn't go well,
Yeah.
when they're holding like really bad coins. But I think Bitcoin will hold up pretty well. Uh,
Wish DATs, Michael Saylor, they are the savior.
he was always there for us.
But if you look at this chart, this is showing long-term holder net position change. This part is wild. They're selling more aggressively than any point this year. Something is coming, maybe. They know something. It's like, okay, let's go back. Like, thanks for, raising this issue. I was trying to cover this like topic a little later, but it was a good timing to talk about. And let me show you one more depressing chart. This is Bitcoin total liquidation chart. And this is like the day, October 10th. There was a crazy liquidation for long positions. By the way, this yellow line is Bitcoin price. Red is short position liquidation. Sometimes they're like short position and then Bitcoin pumps, right? Sometimes Bitcoin price is being rallied by or pushed by short squeeze, but we don't see big short squeezes here after the day 10th. And if you look at it, these long positions are relatively like more and more dense than the other time. So still long positions. People think we are already deep, like bottom is in, bottom scene. and people are still longing. And if you look at here, like long positions are not really getting fucked, but here, like people are still getting fucked by longing Bitcoin. Oh my god, they are my friends, and I'm one of them. I'm the contributor here. So, and Bitcoin prices going down consistently, clear downtrend. Then who are getting fucked here? We know who they are. Retails. Us.
Us.
Us. If I knew that all these charts are free, I would not have long Bitcoin crazily. Although I'm a like high frequency trader, but still, I would not want to take this risk. This is why I'm telling you guys. There are so many good charts that you guys can look at, and it's like free, and it's not that even hard to interpret. So I'm telling you guys, there is Bitcoin liquidation chart, and sometimes Young, he is sharing all these great sources for free on Twitter. So follow him and keep your eyes on that. It's like crazy.
You know what angers me more?
What?
Asian hours, we pump the Bitcoin price, and then the burgers wake up, and
And
then
they
it just
take
insta dumps. It just like goes to zero, and then we all get liquidated.
I actually read the tweet that Bitcoin price resistance happens only during the Asian time zone.
Because these burgers are all poor. They need universal basic income now to survive. Look, the U.S. has now announced $1,000 stimulus, like to invest in stocks or whatever. They want to, like, this is pure market manipulation. They want to buy, like, why not inject that into crypto? Like, this is all being done in the US. They're spraying money so people can buy stocks. That money's not going to come to crypto because
True.
why? Because they're going to lose that. Like 99% of money is going to be lost and it's going to go to Citadel or, Bridgewater, whatever. Like Ray Dalio is going to eat that money up. And then they're just going to buy data center stocks with that or gold, I guess. It's not coming back to Bitcoin unless we get all these Bitcoin whales to stop and, convince them to buy again.
Bitcoin veils, they never get hired to sell their Bitcoin. Look at this. They're constantly selling, so not gonna make it. And there's there's another really interesting chart I learned. This is called, okay, let me check the chat. Oh man, so it's me versus my bro right now. Yeah, we were fighting each other. Retails were beating each other. Um, we're gonna bottom right now. I think it's not done. It's not done yet. Like while I was doing research, I was like actually sad because bottom is not in. And you can always use Odete to trade directional movement instead of using perps. What is Odete?
Odette, let me Google that stuff.
Okay, nice. While you're Googling that, let me share this chart. This is called Bitcoin 3-month annualized basis. Basis is another word of premium here, and it shows how much expensive or cheaper the 3-month Bitcoin futures price is compared to the spot price, and it's expressed as yearly percentage. So futures, we imagine, like we just assume the Bitcoin price will go up. So usually futures prices are more expensive. And on top of that, there's like funding and carry costs. And you also there will be like APR, APY. Usually today's dollar, $1 is the most expensive dollar. So to make everything priced in, usually futures prices is like higher. But this is like showing the comparison, like this is like comparing the futures price and spot prices. We can see how these institutions are projecting the price of the future price of Bitcoin. So 5% is like this line. If it's like 5%, it's normal. And this is called basis. And so when base is low, like from zero, like 0 to like 3 to 4%, they assume that Bitcoin price is weakening. because it's, annualized basis, like for the next 3 months, Bitcoin will gonna do well or not. If it's like less than like 4%, which is lower than the T-bill, it means, oh no, Bitcoin will gonna drop. And if when the base is higher, like 6 to like 15 or like that, it means like futures are way more expensive than spot. And market is optimistic and traders expect higher Bitcoin. So usually when it's high, it means, bull markets. And from here, like this is like today's data. If you check BitGet, it's over 5%, BitMEX 5%, like it's somewhere between 4.7 to 5%. So market don't know where to go because 5% is like average. Okay, we don't know yet. That's 5%. And let me tell you about carry trade. I think we are pretty common with end carry trade. Shout out to Arthur Hayes because he wrote a lot of thread about end carry trade. Basically, carry trade is with low risk. You are taking profit from the gap. And this is like one of the safest ways to earn 5 to 10% APR without taking directional risk. Let me tell you how people are doing this trade. Now you do basis trading. No, to be honest, I just like, this out like yesterday, but I think I'm gonna look at this data to see if I want to hold Bitcoin or not, or do the low leverage Bitcoin trading. I'm becoming more conservative. Like guys, like
Hello?
this girl is like growing, so I'm not gonna do like 30x Bitcoin crazy trading anymore. I am too, you know, I'm too smart for that shit. I mean, like, let me tell you more. So I got like usually Bitcoin, how do you call this? Bitcoin 3 months annualized basis. This data is not available for free. I tried to look up on Glassnode and so on, but it was not. But BlackRock is providing this data for free. So those like free sources, free charts, they're only showing less than a day or like a week, but they are showing more direct, like longer term on BlackRock. And let me show you this chart. So you can clearly see when the basis is spiking. Basis is, I told you guys that this is a premium. Future is more expensive, way more expensive than spot. It's like future price of Bitcoin is 15% more expensive. So this is the core indicator this is like being used to decide when carry trades are profitable. And carry trades are usually like being done by institutions. So how it works is you see the gap here, right? Then you buy spot BTC and short the futures so that you are delta neutral. And eventually, you're like the future price and the current Bitcoin price will converge at expiry because it's annualized by 3 months, right? After 3 months, it should meet somewhere in between current price and the future price. And because you're neutral here, you're making the money, this gap percent of money anyway. Do you guys understand this? I don't know if I don't know if I'm like being too boring, but that's really fascinated me. So, like, bigger the basis is, more gap you can make from here without risking the directional bet. So let's say Bitcoin spot is 100K and Bitcoin 3 month futures is 102.5K. Then you buy Bitcoin 100K now on the spot and you short Bitcoin 102.5K. Then you can make 2.5K without risking anything, which is crazy. And if you annualize this, it's roughly 10% APR.
That means I got to do it for a year.
No, like 3 months. Like if you do it like until this gap is eventually going to zero, right? It's because hedge funds can borrow their USD within like with less than 5% APR, and they can buy Bitcoin like 15% cheaper right? Then you get the gap like 5%. Yeah, you have to do like so this gap eventually goes to zero, then they don't do it anymore. And because they're selling, because they're shorting on the futures, that's why these institutions are, hitting down the price of Bitcoin too, because they're shorting the Bitcoin without risking anything.
I'm too dumb to understand these things. Sorry.
Really? Oh my God. So when there is like huge spike here, it means that institutions were gonna join to short this Bitcoin because this much gap you can make money without taking risk.
I just want to buy Monero-chan.
Yeah, I saw that. Monero Chang. You bought a lot of Monero Chang. My friend Shin also, he loves Monero.
No
Yeah.
Zcash. I hate Zcash.
You hate Gcash. Okay. So this is almost like risk-free strategy that is being used by hedge funds. Like because they're like, running huge funds, even like 5% is like great amount of money they can accrue. So they do this shit. Maybe as a retail, we can also try this, especially if you're just shorting, you can get funding fee. So not a bad idea, right? So yeah, I just like write down one more time just in case, like, if you guys don't understand. So yes, they're just constantly. So why this gap has go to zero? Because they've been farming it and they just made it go zero, and they're constantly doing it. And the thing that we can see here is it spiked and the bull market spiked bull market, and it's going almost zero. That means market is nuking.
Yeah, it seems like institutions are not expecting the Bitcoin price to go up in the near future.
Right.
And looking at prior patterns, it has to go to zero to actually, go
Pump.
up again. And the the time with the biggest increase was, I guess, when Trump was elected in late 2024.
Hmm.
And I actually want to see if they have like late 2023 or early 2024
Hmm.
for this graph. I'm curious how that would look like.
Oh.
But yeah, seems like the trend is it's not very promising.
Yes. So guys, do not long Bitcoin yet. It's not a time. If you're like doing like 2x Bitcoin, then you're just losing your funding fee. So don't do that. I don't think it's a right time to long Bitcoin. So I became like clearly bearish. So yeah, maybe I do like really small cap meme coin trading. That's it. Then if Bitcoin is like this cooked, thanks to like hedge funds and macro situation and all these like whales, thank you. How about DeFi? What happened to DeFi? By the way, I think I was being a little too serious. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let me do a quick dance. I hope you guys enjoy it because I enjoyed a lot when I was researching this. I was like, it felt like my eyes are being wide, like eye-opening experience, because sometimes those charts are so hard to understand that I just, there to look at it. But it's not that hard. Guys, we need to check this data.
Neven in the chat, I think he's asking if he can also get a copy of the file that you were looking at, I guess. Maybe you should
Really?
post it on Twitter later.
Yes, I can share this. Oh my god, that's such a kind request. I love that you guys want my slide. So yeah, it's not aesthetic, but it's like I had to do it quick.
Yeah, but I learned a lot.
You too?
Yeah, I have no clue what basis trading is. Like all the charts that you showed me today, I knew just because people wrote blog articles about that whales are dumping, but
Hmm.
I haven't actually seen the data. And by seeing the data, it gave me a lot of clarity.
Right? And it's not that even hard.
No.
If I can do it, like anyone on this Twitter can do it because I'm like not that smart. I wanna like how many likes I got on YouTube. Guys, time to like my post, guys. Give me some. Like my post. RT, please. Yeah. Like if you guys have any question about any topic about myself, let me know. I can answer. And have you guys heard of the sound effect?
Oh my God!
This soul is like so funny. Problem is tracking all the different parts. Oh yeah, like if you're looking at too many data, then you also feel lost. I think what I want to look at on like from Bitcoin price related data, I want to look at more institutions because clearly Bitcoin buyers are not retails but institutions.
Yeah, retail is buying Monero and
BTC are Monero, even Monero is not. I don't think they are like retail
no, I mean
retail.
Monero-chan.
Monero-chan. Oh, not Monero, but Monero-chan. That's a meme coin. What the fuck?
Yeah, search it up, search it up.
Oh my god,
It's the hottest thing on
Monero-chan.
the internet right now.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I feel old.
Monero-chan.
Monero-chan.
She saved me.
You bought?
Nah. Yeah, but I made money.
You made money?
Yeah, a little bit,
Oh my god.
but not like a significant amount. Just a right amount that I could feel good enough that I haven't lost money again on meme coins again.
Okay. Okay. Monero-chan
Yeah, that's what.
on the pump. Listed on weeks? Okay, high weeks. I don't know what weeks is. Okay. Chart. Let's check 60 days chart. Okay, was
What is even weeks?
I didn't say that. He said that. Treehawk said that.
What?
Okay. 6% pump. Okay, it's not that bad from all-time high. It didn't dip. Insights.
It's actually pretty cheap. You should buy.
I'm good. I'm tired of losing money. I understand, Stan. That is easy concept.
I found
Oh,
it on
basic.
FOMO.
You find it on FOMO? Shout out to FOMO.
Shout out to FOMO.
Yeah, your app is amazing. FOMO. Okay. Oh. Okay. Like, can you guys say hi to me on the chat if you guys are with me? If you are with me. I want to have more fun with you guys, but I'm not that skillful yet to really have fun in my opinion. I'm just like here prepare slide and like obsessed with my slide and like, oh my god, I love this. Please love this too, guys. I'm trying my best. Like I think I'm having that kind of attitude.
Oh, we got
Hi.
Insomniac. We got Who is Neven
Who
on
is
YouTube.
Nathan on YouTube? Thank you. Thank you for staying with me. Like I'm very open to suggestions about what I should cover or anything that you guys wanna like hear or see from me. So yeah, so far 302 people have joined my stream. I'm so happy for that. Yay! Okay, so for the first part of the stream, I've been talking about how much we're cooked in terms of Bitcoin. Now let's look at more on-chain stuff. It was like fun because it's not that hard. I thought like looking at on-chain stuff will be super challenging, but it wasn't that hard. So everyone can do it because I can do it.
Recently on chain, neobanks, the neobank meta, and I think privacy kind of cooled down. I think the agentic payment, whatever AI agents and X4 to ERC 8004 is kind of heating up. I think Virtuals is the games token in Luna by Virtuals is it's getting a lot of attention recently, especially these neobanks like Avicii.
Avicii.
Yeah, it's like the DJ name, but with like one I, AVICI. This one went up a lot recently. To be honest, I don't know why. It just had this narrative where it's like self-custodial and like probably like it people think it's just underpriced probably. But
Oh,
what caught my eye was Cypher. You know Cypher.
yeah.
They're also a neobank. They're creating significant volume, almost comparable to EtherFi. So
In terms of
in terms of volume, usage volume, like
oh,
actual credit
their
card,
card.
yeah.
Wow.
So I think a lot of people saw that, and after their TGE, their token tanked a lot. So I think a lot of people bought the dip, and it's up a lot. So I'm not sure if it's a good time to buy right now, but definitely a lot of people are betting on like these real life use cases and revenue because the trenches are cooked,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the only you know tangible thing that you can bet on that is relatively fresh, right?
Mm-hmm.
Neobanks, even in Korea, it's heating up a bit. I see a lot of people using crypto cards, spending their own Tether, USDC, stablecoins, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this could be something that could have significant value in the future because it's something that is actually, it has a network effect and actually people use it in their real lives. So neobanks is something that I think we should be looking at consistently somewhat
Mm-hmm.
because it could have like new runners. Like for example, I can't remember, but there was this new protocol that was trying to eliminate Visa like totally because
Oh,
these neobanks they make their payments through Visa, but they wanted to like totally get rid of the middleman and directly spend their
Jack Dorsey.
uh
That post.
I'm not sure if it was Jack Dorsey. That's Bitcoin. So his
Oh,
uh
oh,
his
yeah.
company is Square.
Square.
It's also a POS system. It's a point of sales service system. I also use that when I used to sell pizzas at Australia, and yeah,
Square.
it's also a
Integrated.
POS system. I think it's Lightning, Bitcoin Lightning. So instant Bitcoin payments, P2P,
Mm-hmm.
no like no. I'm not sure if it's like custodial, but it's supposed to just um receive and pay Bitcoin directly. But what I was talking about initially, it's something like totally separate. It's not Jack Dorsey, but
Mm-hmm.
the guy, the company, whatever, I can't remember the name, he wanted to get rid of Visa. So if we look at the neobank sector, I think
Mm-hmm.
there are still a lot of like small innovations
Mm-hmm.
that could happen in the future. And if you're very well versed in how these international payment systems work,
Mm-hmm.
and if you can spot a company that can actually solve like these bottlenecks or these inefficiencies or can make these systems more decentralized, I think you can have a big edge in the upcoming like more bigger explosive run for neobanks, I guess.
So, neobanks is consumer app, like so vaguely can be categorized as consumer app. Well, plus institution. I don't know, but what will their token will do?
So basically, what Cypher does is if you Cypher, the token is basically another governance token, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But what you do is you stake the token towards like the merchants you like, whatever. Like for example, in Korea we have Coupang, in America we have Amazon, in China we have Taobao or what's the other one? Sheen, whatever. Like you stake your tokens towards on that merchant, whatever brand, and then you get like less transaction fees, I guess. Like I can't remember, but you do have some benefit for staking your tokens to a certain entity. And I think EtherFi with their token, they're doing buybacks. And if you stake EtherFi, like you get some more benefits with your card. But these other tokens, I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Uh, uh, I think mostly they just want to charge you with annual fees for their card membership. And yeah, to be honest, like having a token doesn't really make sense unless you want to make that as part of your like corporate equity, whatever. Like,
Okay, can I ask you one thing? Are you from Cypher? Why are you so passionate about shilling Cypher here at this moment?
because that's the only thing that I use.
Like in terms of consumer app in crypto.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I saw you using a really cute car, and that was Cypher, right?
yeah, the one with the yellow dog.
Mm-hmm. Insomnia said if they fight token, you get a higher tier with higher benefits and limits for their card for the users of card. That's pretty fair. I think it's great that those neobanks, if they have their own token, that token can be directly, resulting into profit for the card users. So if you're gonna use it anyway, then maybe you might buy token. But is it a normal habit? You don't buy Hyundai card stock
No.
equity to use Hyundai card, like.
Because like EtherFi, they TGE'd when they were only a restaking protocol, right?
True. But the card was in their roadmap from the
Yeah.
very beginning.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, it was, which is very surprising because they're not LARPing, like they're real for this,
yeah.
which makes me really bullish on them as a business.
Mm-hmm.
And but I don't use EtherFi. Sorry, guys.
Usually the yeah, that's nice.
But
Okay.
like the point of Cypher again having a token is because the initial incentives, like you need to give people reasons to use their card. So that is naturally you need to entice them with an airdrop. So
Okay. 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 I mean, I love to hear so. Yeah, you got the airdrop too, so that's nice.
a small bit.
Let's move on. So, the reason why we talked about Cypher and Neobank was because we've been talking about Bitcoin and institution whale moves. Now we're gonna move on to DeFi and more, crypto crypto friendly tokens or whatever. And he shared really good example, which is Neobank's token with actual usage. And he was talking about Cypher because he is the user of Cypher card, and he found some smart monies. I don't know if you find smart monies accumulating, but from the alpha I saw the chart that smart monies are accumulating their tokens. So whatever. NFA, guys, I'm very neutral about this, and I'm not the user of Cypher, but I do agree that among those crypto consumer app, neobanks are one of the best use case, and I strongly believe that blockchain is built for finance, which is really making sense. And we also touched on EtherFi because they're almost like number one, right, as far as I know, and their token utility is also linked to the card benefit, which is making sense, and so on. So yes, let's move on. And it's CYPHER. Ramen, hi, hello, Shu. Hello, Shy, hello, Shu. Shubit, you didn't tag. I had no idea you started. I should have tagged you, for real. But you can always, I'll be coming back on Tuesday, so you can be with me from the very beginning. And let's see what happened in DeFi field. On October 11th, USDE, Athena's USD, depacked to 0.65, but it was just a flash. Because of the crazy liquidation, it created temporary price dislocation, price discrepancy, and it dropped, and we were very afraid, but it was like a flash, so it was okay. So hard to say it made any impact on DeFi, but still, we saw the DPAG. And this post and this DPAG was reported by Nansen. And what else happened? November 3rd, Balancer exploit happened, and 100 million plus loss happened, which is really sad. And I added the look on chain tweet here. So Balancer is like OG protocol, and many other protocols forked that and created their new one. So it made domino effect of exploit a little bit. So liquidity pools across multiple chains were affected. And I remember I just, withdrew all my USDT after looking at this post. I was actually a bit scared. So I can agree that DeFi confidence and liquidity weakened. And then what happened? November 6th, USDX collapsed to zero point 0.3. Guys, USD is supposed to be $1, but it fell to zero point 0.3. And unlike USDE, it did not recover quickly. And issues were caused by collateral damage from the balancer exploit and faulty rebalancing. So yeah, this like failure happened from the structural issue, domino effect. And if you go to DeFi Llama, you can see this chart. It's pretty clean, but let's break it down. This is the TVL of DeFi, and currently 133 billion. But our all-time high, October, it was 172 billion, which is like decline in DeFi TVL is larger than Bitcoin price drop, which suggests that something more serious than a simple price correction happened because all the confidence is like going down. And usually DeFi hack is the signal that we are passing the top. And this idea I read from Yasa Edu, shout out to him, and I agree. And he says the cycle heavily relies on synthetic dollars like USDE and USDS, and lending platforms like Aave and Morpho. Aave is making a lot of money from here, and yield protocols like Pendle. And because like these components are very connected, you stake your USD, you mint USDE, and you use that to put a lending protocol, and you just like loop it, loop it, loop it. Failure in one area can easily trigger contagion across the rest of the ecosystem. So yes, like after the liquidation, like people go like, oh, whoa, whoa, I want to save my asset. Even USDE had like flash DPAC, and then exploit happened, and people, even me, I just wanted to, off ramp a little bit. So yes, we are stuck in place in terms of TVL of DeFi. We bounce a little, like 0.9%. Yeah, it's still 20% below the top. So basically, DeFi people, the yield farmers, are waiting and watching what will gonna happen. And yeah, awesome. Like I'm reading the chat. Awesome. It had a doggy PFP. Thought it was a meme initially. Ah, Cypher. Yeah, nice. Hi, Dante. And then stablecoin market cap decreased a little bit. It's like 305 billion. It means like money is not moving. So stablecoins are on chain, but they're not being utilized. So it means there is still a lot of cash inside the system, but they're just like there. Like they're doing nothing. And DEX volume versus CX dominance is like it's like 42% difference, which is like you can see here. DEX volume is 14 billion and perps volume is 44 billion. Like you can check like the comparison here, and you can see that people are trading short-term futures more than the asset because DEX is where you buy the like spot tokens. Perps is just you're just doing speculation. Looking at it, perps volume is way higher. Like even if you check on the 7 days volume, like weekly volume, still 3 times more. Maybe it's because we're in a, because Hyperliquid is doing so well, Lighter is doing well, Edgex and everything, Paradox. Maybe they're just farming, but still, it's showing that people are inclined to do speculation more than to bet on certain token, which is sad thing. We're not having altcoin season. And let's see, ETF inflows. This outflow now. Not doing well. The institutions are not buying our tokens. And fees paid. USDT, of course. Tether, they are the king. Circle, then Uniswap, Hyperliquid, Meteora, Pump, Aave, Lido, and so on. So, yeah, like 79 million volume, like looks decent, but still it's decreasing if you look at in a daily chart. So what do we do? What should we do? Like even on-chain data is not bullish at all, and Bitcoin chart, according to, if you look at whales and institutions, they are not buying, they're selling, they're pretty bearish. What should we do? And my friend sent me this. This is like actually hilarious. Let me read it for you. South Korean investors' enthusiasm for US equities has surged since 2020. This is 2020. Do you guys see this? Let me show you a little. Number of settlements skyrocketed. It's crazy. Like I feel like just like this like first human just found a fire. They finally found a fire, and they start like, touching fires and shit. And if you look at the trading value, still it's crazy. Sell, buy, like buy is like higher. And so if you look at the total equity holdings since 2020, maybe Elon Musk made this trend, but Korean, they're enthusiastically buying US stocks. So should I join? Should I join them after this steep? I think most of Korean who started investing during the COVID crash, they're they're comfy in spot, high in profit. Maybe like this chart is showing why Palantir they came to Korea and did a what was that pop up store. They sold $100 Palantir hoodie to Korean. Like they sold their Palantir hoodie like it's more than $100, and they sold it to Korean, and we had to line for like 2 hours to buy that $100 Palantir hoodie. And just to get inside their pop-up store, people lined up from 9 a.m. like, which is crazy. Yeah, I don't know. What do we do? If I'm you, yeah, for sure, I'm not gonna long Bitcoin at all. But just like Chuhyuk said, because tokens are in discount, good tokens are in discount. Maybe I'm a buy that. To look at that, I usually go to, not usually, recently I made this habit to look at the revenue chart from DeFi Llama. Proud of you. Heard about stable from Role. Heard about stable projects like Machina, Tempo, and Neutral, Shubit. Yeah, I heard about that. Institutions and Neutral, they're like an OTC desk. Yeah, but I don't have many stables. And am I the type of person who farm yield? I don't know. Maybe I should start. I'm not like farmer type of person, but I love buying tokens more, I think. Like until now, I was just buying hype, staking hype, and I lent USDT against my hype and got liquidated for multiple times. So to share my portfolio is like mostly hype and Bitcoin. But now I want to slowly buy more altcoins. Just like Chuhyuk said, consumer app that has utility and users and revenue. Fees paid. Why don't we go to revenue chart and see who are doing well? It's been already an hour. Thanks for joining this stream. I hope it was helpful. And yeah.
FOMO.
FOMO has token?
No.
No?
No, they don't. But they have a good product.
They have product.
But this product is making me lose money more easily.
Making you lose more because it's easier for like more you trade, more you lose.
Yeah, 100%. That's why it's a good
More you
product.
trade, more you lose, guys.
The transfer of wealth. It's a more efficient way to transfer my wealth to the
other-
people who deserve it.
Yeah, who bought early in those insiders. So please don't think that you can trade well from high frequency trading or from meme coin trading, because if you can do that, maybe you are already rich. If you're not rich yet from trading memes, because meme season is gone already. Like great, like euphoria season is gone, and if you're not rich from the meme, then you are not talented. You don't have hope. So quit. Sorry.
Sorry, mom.
Quit. If you had talent, you should be rich already. I thought I can trade. Like during the Trump coin season, Melania season, remember like Pump Fun coin season? I thought I can trade meme. And I lost it all. I don't know how to not lose my money. And I'm not even LARPing, guys. Like for 1 or 2 days at least per month, I am really depressed because that is the day when I calculated the loss. When I look at how much I lost from trading, I go insta depression. And I'm not even LARPing, but so I really recommend you guys not to, you know, calculate how much you lose, or because usually our standard is from our all-time high, so it's making you really, really sad.
I think
Um,
that's I think that's why work to earn kind of works. Some people are not meant to trade. And I think some people, when you say some people, it's like 99% of people can't trade. 99% of people are better off just buying NASDAQ or
Oh my
Bitcoin
God.
or ETH, whatever. I mean, not ETH, but you know what I mean? Like, just buy and hold. It's not a good idea to like actively trade. Everyone talks about it, right? The dead guy has beaten like the New York Exchange trader on a longer time frame. That story. So yeah, I think in crypto right now, the bigger opportunities are in getting a job, actually. Getting a job and maybe building your own brand in crypto, because as a industry, I don't think crypto has um that much what do you say, like real world presence. There's a lot of money in crypto, but I don't think crypto has a lot of influence or social capital. So if you're early in this, I mean, if you're here right now, you may not be early to the meme season or whatever season, but you may be early to the crypto career season. And there are actually stats that can back my claim. Um, I think it was from Dragonfly. Yeah, it was from A16Z. They have a state of crypto jobs, whatever, like data analytics dashboard. And recently, demand for crypto jobs has skyrocketed, like skyrocketed. Like it's crazy that so many people are suddenly trying to get into the industry now. And if you are already working in crypto, you are probably the top like top 0.5% to those people who are trying to get in now. So yeah, I think the opportunity is trying to look at crypto as a long-term industry. I mean, if you make it with meme coins, good for you. If you make a good trade and make millions, good for you. But most people can't do that. So yeah.
I agree. The thing is, not everyone can work here either.
Nah.
So,
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Um, there's not that's why that's also an opportunity, right? Like if you're already a person who's working in crypto, you can like sell courses about getting jobs in crypto. Like that's something you can do. Like a lot of people online sell courses to do like vibe coding, like how to create your own AI agency. Why can't we create courses to get a job in crypto? Like that's an established industry. Headhunters, like these HR agencies, it's a thing. So, I mean, a lot of people on
courses
crypto
to
Twitter
get a
try to
job
shit
in
on people
crypto,
who like
try to
that's
make money outside of trading, but that's a totally detached view from reality. Like most of the world doesn't give a fuck about trading. Most people just want to live a happy life without going through the agony and pain of, losing everything and coming back and making hundred millions of dollars, right? That's something that you only see on crypto Twitter because the algorithm is designed to make us see these type of things. That's why you should stay away from crypto Twitter as much as possible and only consume it as a form of entertainment. Yeah.
Spitting the facts. Yes. I strongly recommend. I don't know, it's like too shy, too chill, but read my thread that I pinned. I talk about the reality of working in crypto, like how much you need to know at least. More I see people want to join crypto because it has like high upside and it looks like you don't really need to know anything. People like especially if you're a girl sometimes because they want to use you in that way. They go like, "Oh, if you speak English, you can join us." But, I don't recommend joining crypto in that way. I think you can work better and properly and without, falling into wrong ways. Like to do so, you need to learn what blockchain is and how the tech is working, and you need to pay a lot of attention how industry is rolling. But people want to skip that, so they just post whatever, post selfie only. I do post selfie too, but just talk about random shit, just copy pasta what every other girls are doing, but don't do that. And another thing I see is like people are looking for short term goal. That's why sometimes their content, though their content is content is good, their mutuals are bad, and they are not receiving the likes and RT that content should supposed to had. So I feel like another trend I see in crypto is people want instant monetization. We need to wait. Like guys, I joined crypto 2021. Joined crypto Twitter 2021. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. It's weird flex, but I don't know how to say September without doing like this shit. I'm too dumb to like come up with the right language like instantly. But anyway, it took a long time to have real human followers. But my account growth was like steady, 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 and then pumped and steady, pumped and steady, and pumped steady and steady. I think it's really normal. Like never buy a follower, never even think about that. Do not engage with bots or like, if you consider that person like a little sus, then just don't engage with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also don't try to game the algorithm. You know what I mean? Like
Yes, do not try to game the algorithm.
cuz that's such a cuz I don't really like Mr. Beast, right? But what he does very well, you got to give him the credit for this. Like you just the algorithm is people. Like so you cannot gain people's minds. Like if you were able to do that, you'd be either a billionaire or SBF. So I mean SBF was both. So I guess you know what I mean. Like you just can't try to fool people with your AI replies and try to fake your way into making your account into a bigger one. I think you need that, you know, genuine touch. Like you need to be actually talking to them. Like you shouldn't treat people as if they are just something that is not even human. Like if you leave an AI reply, it kind of feels like you don't really respect me. So what would I do? I would just insta block this bot because the behavior is identical to a bot. Like why wouldn't I try to block this account? Because you're spitting AI replies on my comment section. So if you want to treat it as someone, if you want to be respected, then
I think you should try to respect people who are on the other side of the screen too.
True.
But due to the innate anonymity, I mean, anonymous nature of crypto, these accounts like, you know, make these very brazen comments.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people see that when they come to crypto Twitter first and think
Mm-hmm.
they can do the same.
Yes.
But yeah, the CT has many sides. Like there is the builder world, there's a trader world, there's a meme coin world, there's a drama world, there's a, Bitcoin maxi world.
Kaido
You
word too.
Yeah, you'll be surrounded by the people that are like you,
Mm-hmm.
basically. So I think having like thinking in positive sum
Mm-hmm.
is, the best approach. And, I'm not a really big fan of yapping, but, if that helps you, then go for it. But, I wouldn't like try to game the system and try to earn more yaps because that makes your words very unreliable. Like
True.
a lot of people would see that, oh, this guy is just basically lying through his teeth to get points on a leaderboard.
Right.
Like,
So like
yeah.
never do that. I'm my inner circle, so follow me back. Please don't do that. If you like imagine if you receive that DM, would you like that? If you see someone replying you like, please follow me back because I followed you, like that's like please don't do that. That's it's not a good strategy. And who is talking? You wanna follow me? Yeah, he is like great. He is Morbid 19. Yeah, Chu Hyuk-bi. So just like he said, there are it's like really diaspora inside the CT. And you don't know whom to follow. And there is one tool called Alpha can guide you in that situation. If you come to Alpha, it's alpha.ai and come to account section. And these accounts are relatively good. So here you can see if you want smart account who is considered smart in terms of trading, just click this, activate this filter and follow people here. If you want to follow researchers because you're more into tech, then you can click researcher and follow them. I love DGen Trading LSD. There are so many good people on this list because interacting with right people will lead you to make a fortune, to be honest. Based on your following list, like it will affect what you receive. Like you will be, exposed to content that will subconsciously, shape your mind. And following right people is like the easiest way to become smarter. And yeah, and then you can also click trader mainly and check their thesis here. So this is really useful tool if you want to follow the right people who are consistently creating good content. Yes. So in this bear market, if Bitcoin is nuking, DeFi, on-chain data is not looking good. So we talked about two solutions. One, buy discounted token with good utility. He mentioned Cypher. I want to talk about maybe Uni pumped because of the fee switch. I'm hearing good things about Ina, Athena's token too, EtherFi, Cypher, and what else? Like those revenue generating protocol like Meteora, Jupiter, Pump,
You, sh-
Hype, of course.
you should show them the Ina chart.
Ina chart. It's sad. Guys, why don't we just buy Ina together and pump? Shubit the influencer can pump the Ina chart. Let's check. Ina. By the way, Athena in Korea we call it Athena. Athena. Yes, this is Athena chart. 60 days. Down only. Holy shit. This is not right. This is not right, guys. Athena at 0.31. Is it because of their, what is that? Um, like, is there like dumping supply
I think that's the default.
for Ina?
Um,
Oh, what's going on to Ina?
yeah, it's like like how Ina, a lot of people like talk about how it's gonna be like the next big, utility like revenue generating protocol, but the chart is like a reverse McDonald's chart, and it's
Ah,
not very, not the most enjoyable, spectacular view for a person who is holding Ina, and it doesn't live up to the expectations, and
true.
I'm not sure why. Maybe because it's such
Low
a
float, high FTV coins.
okay, okay.
Inflation is massive. Yeah, that it makes sense. Makes sense. How about uni? How are you doing, uni?
Um,
$8. Wow. Hmm. I'm glad that I didn't top blast it.
yeah, top blasting right now is not a good strategy.
Yeah.
Like, I think you should just try to wait and
When Bitcoin bottoms in and we see the premium gap, like I shared before, you guys all remember the gap, right? Bitcoin 3 month annualization chart. It's available on BlackRock. Check it. And also check this chart on Glassnode. Total supply held by LTC. If these like long-term traders are buying, then we are buying too. Check this. If we see the funding, basis gap higher, like if it's over 5%, then we can consider buying something because bottom is in. Bitcoin bottom is in, then maybe.
Rizwan is saying if they start burning Ina from revenue, that would change the game.
Oh, Ina, yeah. They can switch. Yeah, fee switch will be turned on. That's
Yeah, they
inevitable.
did say that.
Inevitable,
They did mention the fee switch.
right?
But I think like they mentioned the fee switch will be on
Mm-hmm.
when they're like listed on these like exchanges and have like this certain amount of liquidity or whatever, you
Mm-hmm.
know. I think uh it might create some, oh, it's just a governance token right now, right?
Meme coin.
So
But once fee switch is on, it's like different. Just like uni can pump.
yeah, so like there's no inherent risk for switching on the fee switch because it's just basically a meme coin right now, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand. I mean, I guess in a business perspective, it's not wise to like burn your tokens too early.
Mm-hmm.
You know how like even people criticize Hyperliquid for burning too many tokens, like you should reinvest those tokens into your own business and ecosystem, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It could be similar logic. So, I think Guy Young, I think he's like turbo smart. I think he's like,
Turbo
yeah,
smart.
like the way he talks and like his whole demeanor,
Yeah.
it just yells smart to me.
Mm.
So I think he knows what the fuck he's doing. So I guess Ina is a long-term hold.
Mm-hmm. So, are you holding Ina?
Fuck no.
So you've been like die hard shilling Cypher and Ina right now, and you don't hold both of them.
No. I mean, they're potential
Oh,
picks. They're potential
potential.
altcoin picks when the market comes back. But for now, buying anything with size is suicide. It's like just
Kill yourself.
yeah, an easy way to get poor.
Easy. Buying altcoin in size, especially right now. Instant way to get be poured. So don't
Be
do that.
bored.
Like be poured. Don't buy altcoin in size yet. Let's check the reversal of Bitcoin. Then we do it. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance is not dropping too, so it's pressing the price too, and DAT stops. I think DAT is one of the major reasons why we are not having altcoins, because those people used to buy altcoins, not DAT gay stocks.
Yeah, Rizwan mentioned again, diamond hands shall be wrecked, unfortunately. And this directly relates to DATs because they have to be diamond hands. They have a fiduciary duty to
Mm-hmm.
pump their share prices. If they have to sell their tokens, it's because they have to um, prop up their stock prices.
Mm.
So
That means it's already over, right?
almost over. I guess it's already over if you reach the point that you have to dump your tokens, which is gonna dump your stock prices even more because your token price are gonna go lower after you sell, and everyone seeing you selling will sell also. So yeah, it's a pretty people are in a pretty tough spot. Even MicroStrategy, their MNAV is back to 1. So what are they gonna do? Like, what are they gonna do with that money? They basically need to create a way to create revenue with the Bitcoin they hold. They cannot rely on the Bitcoin price movement to, like, go up forever. Like, how Michael Saylor says, like, when someone asks, like, how long will Bitcoin go up? Forever. Forever.
Directionally.
Yeah, like, how, like, he says it with so
Right.
much confidence, like, it's like
Yes.
forever.
His eyes are insane.
But like, Bitcoin's not gonna go up forever. That's impossible. Like, if you're talking about like 100 years, okay, I guess it will go up forever. But like,
Mm.
I'm not gonna, bro. Like, give me a break. I'm not trying to get rich in 100 years, bro. Like, I mean, I guess that's the one chair that you're gonna sit on. But to me,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's also the one chair to me too. But there are many other like things you can do while you're on a chair. You can
Right.
also have an audio interface. You can also have headphones. You can have a mic. You can have a monitor, a camera. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's yeah, you need to use other vehicles to bring revenue to your own Bitcoin holdings. So so that's why he is trying to create these like new
Derivatives.
yeah, derivatives, and even Metaplanet, they have like these options for their own Bitcoin, but the volume is depressing. It's
Oh,
like
really?
it's not very high. Like, they cannot make much money with those options.
Mm.
So what's going to eventually happen is they're going to bring in um, other sources of yield to give yield to Bitcoin, and
Oh,
that is mostly RWAs in my opinion.
RWAs
Yeah,
and Arch
but
Network.
yes, Arch coded.
Arch
Yes,
coded.
but right now the private equity market, I don't have deep knowledge into it, but it seems like they're kind of cooked. So these RWAs are coming in
Mm-hmm.
into crypto wrapped as RWAs, like these private equity deals, like these assets, they're coming into crypto in the name of RWAs, and everyone is like really excited about it. But I think we should be very cautious about like what type of assets are inside those RWAs, because it seems like another, big short moment, like,
Really?
yeah, it could be. Maybe I'm just like too
Can you
sensitive.
elaborate a little more?
I have no idea. Like, this is like a very high level like observation that I just like read a very brief you know a few sentences on Bloomberg, and
Mm-hmm.
it didn't sound very good to me. So I think I need to dig deeper into it, and maybe I can share it during our next stream.
Nice. So he will be doing his streaming in Korean and sometimes in English. So follow him. He has his own YouTube channel too. Can you share your YouTube channel on chat, please?
Yes.
His name is Chuhyuk. He's the Asia content lead of Arch Network. Arch Network is making Bitcoin programmable. So now you can use Bitcoin to earn yield without risking your Bitcoin. It's different from Babylon, but yeah. So please go follow him. His contents are so good, way better than mine. Um, how I feel about RWA yields in crypto feels like it's not natural. feels like it's injected very artificially. And usually those RWAs are poor quality. I mean, those RWAs flowing into crypto market, the quality of the RWAs are not that good. But because we just see it as on-chain, you see it as like yet another on-chain asset, not like typically on-chain asset, but a wrapped on-chain asset because we're gonna somehow need to wrap that equity or whatever and post it on somewhere. So it feels like I'm worried about that. Like the quality of RWA cannot be guaranteed, and just like 2009, if one RWA blows up, like so on, so on, so domino effect, like ripple effect. So yeah.
Yeah. The Korean guy, 경기도 Whale, he recently wrote an article about how these private equity firms are bringing in RWAs and they're trying to blow up the crypto scene. I mean, not
Oh, I saw
intentionally trying to
that.
blow up the crypto scene, but like they're trying to
Top the market.
yeah,
That
I
will be the
mean,
top.
yeah, I think like they're trying to like so I think like he was saying these bad, vehicles like assets are being shoved into crypto in the name of RWAs, and like I think they're trying to like like blame the crypto industry later, that kind of stuff. But
Hmm.
it's an interesting read, and it kind of uh, encompasses the point that I was making
Hmm.
about the Bloomberg article.
Hmm.
So I think it has some standing, but I have no like deep understanding into what the rationale is behind these headlines and their articles. So yeah, I'll have to share them later.
Can't wait. Can't wait to hear more from you about this.
It'll
Hmm.
be fun.
Yeah. 경기도 Will, he's a Korean blogger. He's not that active on Twitter, but I'm casually reading his favorite blog. His articles, like his blogs, are really fun to read. Yeah. Exactly what OM did, yeah, just like Mantra is. Mantra was pure scam.
I
No,
think
like not, yeah.
I think Mantra had nothing to do with actual RWAs. I think it was just like pure market manipulation on their token.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like, it's a he says, she says story. So I don't like whatever I say here, it's not going to be true probably. But,
Mm-hmm.
one side says like the market makers just got rid of liquidity, and the
Mm-hmm.
other side says like, I don't know, like he borrowed money, and I don't know, like it was some like, weird story, like two clashing um stories. But yeah, it was, after all, it was a nothing burger, I guess, because nobody cares anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that thing, it had nothing to do with the actual RWAs. It was just like
Pure scam. Manipulation. Let's check OM chart. Trading.
yeah, that'd be interesting. Who's buying? Who's buying Mantra?
Du- du-
It's surprisingly steady.
It's surprisingly steady because no one sell, no one buy. It's like just those insiders buying.
Huh.
Oh, so how he manipulated was he borrowed money on Binance using margin with Mantra asset and kept market buying. Oh, that became kinda industry default at this point.
He borrowed money on Binance using the own tokens that he created out of thin air? Whoa, just give me a break.
um, heard OKX dumped the asset causing liquidation.
What was Binance thinking when they thought they could just give this man rights to borrow money
Against
against
his
the
own token. Oh my fucking god.
This is crazy,
Maybe
actually.
it's maybe it was the deal between him and
Bro, let me create
Binance.
my own token.
Yeah, 주역 token.
Yeah, so I can
Create it on Palm Fun, your favorite
yeah,
protocol,
so I
and
can
then
I'll buy an island and repay it in 100 years.
who gonna buy your token? Me.
Deal?
Deal.
Yeah. My token's gonna be a utility token.
Oh, Mantra was Easy Labs invested project. Makes sense.
Oh my God.
Brain exploded.
Yeah, what was the like recent rug happened within Monad Ego? It was backed by Pantera. Who's remembering the name of the protocol? They raised like more than 10 million for their seed, and they were like really promising project on Monad Eco, and they rugged, and it was like backed by Easy Lips and Pantera. Wild, wild. What are we doing? This industry is like cannot be serious.
I'm
It's
searching for it. I
crazy.
forgot the
So
name.
it's Mantra. I remember Mantra. Like I heard during the season. I heard from one of my friends who's working in VC. No one was able to sell OM during this period. This is why it was like weirdly very steady. I mean, when was it? Like it was like after, like it was like this year. It was like 1 year during this like no, when I was in Vietnam. So like during this season, it's like weirdly steady, right? I heard no one was able to sell Mantra for those like investors. That's why the price chart was like so steady. And then like retails kept up, and then like it pumped, and then it goes like this. It's crazy. It's
Click on the
crazy.
link that I left on the chat.
Okay. Oh, this one.
Yeah, it's a priori. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but like I don't think like they wanted to make it happen like this
Oh
because this is
shit.
probably a Sybil farm. Oh.
People farm.
Yeah, 60% of its airdrop was claimed by one entity via 14,000 address. Bro,
Oh,
how much time do you need to do this type of
bundling.
what the like this is actually like a piece of art. Like
I don't know how to
I
say
could
판공포증 in English. How do I say this? I'm afraid of like looking at this dense circles. This is actually scaring me.
Yeah. It's like a realistic depiction of an angel. Like,
Angel like many eyes.
yeah, be not afraid.
He said, all you need is one French dev. Oh my god.
Bro, please. I hate Fantasy
Oh.
Top.
Yeah, true. Mantra was Easy Labs' invested project, but they ruined RWA narrative. Yeah. Now people are hesitant to anything related to RWA. So true.
Rizwan said something funny. Chart is stairs up and elevator down.
Yeah, you was that was like hella funny. Where is the chart again? Oh, it's gone.
Yeah. But anyways, that chart, I mean that bubble mass from a priori, whatever. Yeah, that's crazy actually.
Chart is stairs up and elevator down. Stop doing this to us. Please. Yeah. It's been already almost 2 hours. 10 more minutes to go. Anything? 14K addresses? What the hell? Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So I think doing airdrops is a very lucrative way to make money anymore.
I'm actually feel bad. Whenever I play this song, I can barely hear your voice. So, can you also hear these sound effects?
No,
Oh shit. Sorry.
it's okay.
I can barely hear it, but I can still hear you.
Yeah, I think my mic volume is just too high. I think I'm just
Uh,
yeah. So I had to whisper kind of.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh my God.
So this was the effect that I was using for the last streaming. I mean for the last stream. This is the new one. And I made another version which is like shorter version. I'm obsessed with this song recently somehow. What are you guys up to? What's your favorite song? I wonder if I play song here, you guys can also hear this. I think it might violate some copyright shit. Let me check how many people have joined my stream. So I try to like be more entertaining because talking about some serious stuffs only you can just read. Maybe hearing is not worth it. But with visuals and sound, I think I can try something new. By the way, there are many things about my recent TikTok post. Let me share the screen. This one, 50 First Dates. Do you guys know the movie 50 First Dates? One person called me whore. Bro, chill out. You don't know this movie? This one?
That's
It
a
has
crazy thing to say.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with this, but just if you just do yet another interview series, I think doing interview is so lame. I think it's like done. And there are not many good people worth listening to, including me. So these people should stop pretending serious, but try to have fun with people on CT. And guys, Kobe is doing podcast, another podcast series. It's like tiring. So I came up with this idea. Like, why don't I make more organic vibe? I don't know how to call it, but so that you guys can see the natural charm of the guest. It's not about that person being a NPC representing their own project, but that guest as a person, you guys can dig in, like can actually view him as him or her, not yet another ecosystem lead. That was my intention. So why don't we just like do a skit? Let's imagine we are doing a first event and you are working in crypto and you have to walk me through how your project is working. Will be a nightmare, right? So if I'm the girl who just met from the Bumble or Hinge, then I'll be like, oh, what is crypto? Is it about like Ripple, Dogecoin, Elon Musk? Then you have to somehow make this girl feel assured that that girl is not meeting a scammer. Like, don't you guys think that kind of setting would be fun? That was my intention. And I just finished recording the first date. And there's an issue from recording, which is really sad. And he is pretty busy, so I don't think I can record one more time. So, but so it's like my first date is rolling out soon. But next date, I think I can do better. I think I can play more dumb too. Not as like dumb, but who is very new to crypto, then it might be fun. That way they can, really make sure everyone who is watching the video can fully understand how your protocol or the project works. Um, okay, I'm late. It's okay for crypto. um, Kai Bill Bill GM Polo Zeet. Anyone watching the 50 dates is cooked beyond saving. Oh. Fucking shit, I'm late. No, you're not late. No offense. Bro, Polo, Mr. Jeet, you are super offensive. Oh, I thought it's like very OG movie, isn't it? I don't know.
It's actually a fun movie.
Fun too. Yeah. There is reason for being considered as a classic, and it's one of them. So, what are you guys up to? I think I'll stream for about 10 more minutes because I promised to stream for 2 hours. It's already 18, no, like 100 minutes past. Oh, no. 60,
It's almost 2 hours
110.
actually.
Yeah, almost 2 hours. 10 more minutes to go. Yes. How are you guys doing tomorrow? Thanks God it's Friday. Yay. What's your plan for a weekend? I don't know if I can play. I think now my sound effect system is broken. Sad.
Why it's not playing?
Yeah, it's not playing, but it's okay. Are you guys trading a lot or mostly yapping? What did I miss? You can just play back, to be honest. You can just go to YouTube and watch back. Oh, why don't we do a review? Because I did a like whole thing about Bitcoin thing and like DeFi stops. Shubit said I'm not late, but she'll end the stream in 10 minutes. What the fuck? Sorry. Still, you have 10 minutes of Shubit, so. Let's do a quick review what we learned today with Shubit. Why not? So I'll do a TLDR version. Guys, inflation is crazy. $1 in 1965 is worth $10, more than $10 today. So if you've been just saving dollars on your drawer or something, you are cooked. Look at this inflation, which is crazy, guys. Like, we are cooked. But if you bought NASDAQ, you can be you are the Warren Buffett. Let's go. Let's just shorten the time span. $1 in 2009 is worth $1.5 today. Cumulative price change 51%. You are cooked. But if you bought Bitcoin, you are fine. You are rich. Rich. And NASDAQ too is pumping. It's going up only. It's a 14x already. So what should you do? What should we do? We should never let our money to just sit in our bank account. Oops. Instead, we need to make some directional bet. But don't be hurried. If you bought Bitcoin during this time, then you have to wait for like, you will be in pain for like few years. So let's see what is happening in crypto. Shout out to Yes Has Edu. Your thread helped me a lot. And also shout out to Kyungju for sharing this valuable chart. This is the Bitcoin chart, guys. This is the Bitcoin chart. And red means retail. Green means whales. Lighter green means, relatively okay whales. The size of future average order is getting smaller. It's like tiny, guys. Like literally tiny. And when during the chop season and during the nuke season, usually retails are dominating the Bitcoin futures. And now I don't see any green here, so we are cooked. This is the sign that we are in the top, like end of the cycle. I don't know if it's like end of the cycle, but it seems like it is. And there are a few more things I can show you guys to prove this. So yes, when there is retails in, we are nuking. That GG. I don't think we'll have a bullish December. I don't know. Ask Xi Jinping if you want more solid answer. And let's see Bitcoin total liquidation chart. This yellow line is Bitcoin, and this green chart is how much liquidation happened for the long, those who made directional buy on long. If you like, this was like October 10th, which was total tragedy. Long liquidations are still happening because people thought we are bottom is in, long the Bitcoin, fuck the bears. But like, who are getting fucked then? Retails. We are getting fucked and we are fighting against each other. So guys, after looking at this, I became really bearish about Bitcoin. So I'm not gonna long. And this is another chart that is really interesting. This is Bitcoin 3 months annualized basis. So it shows how much more expensive the 3-month Bitcoin futures price. Usually Bitcoin on futures, they are more expensive because we just think Bitcoin price will gonna go up and, today's dollar is the most expensive dollars. So if there's a, price gap between futures price and current price, spot price, then what you can do here is carry trade. So how to read this chart? If it's 5%, around 5%, remember T-bill is about around like 5%, right? Then it's like neutral. So if this chart is around 5%, then market does not know yet where to go. But if it's over 5% or 6%, 7%, it means we are bullish. Institutions are bullish because they think for the next 3 months, Bitcoin price will gonna go up. And if it's like below 5%, then we are bearish. And I checked the 2 days chart here, and we are around 5 to 4.65. So we don't know yet. And where all this volume is coming from retail. So they don't have a power to choose the direction. So please don't make a huge bet here. And how those like institutions are using this basis, in another word, premium, to trade is called carry trade. And if you do it right, you can make 10%, up to 10% APR. So this is like the annualized daily basis chart on the Binance especially. This chart is not available on Glassnode for free for more than like 7 days to look at longer than 7 days, but you can find it on BlackRock. You go to BlackRock and you can check this chart, and you can see the basis surges and go to zero, surges and go to zero, surges and go to zero. When this basis is surging, what those institutions are doing, and they borrow the USD, like with 5% yield, let's say, and then they buy Bitcoin and short from the future. And because it's like 3 months basis, 3 months based, this will like expire in 3 months. Eventually, somewhere between the future price and the spot price will cross. And and initially, let's say Bitcoin spot price is 100K and Bitcoin 3 month futures is 102.5K. You short here and you bought here, and you're gonna be somewhere here. But you already if you wait 3 months, you can realize 2.5K profit. All you need to do is just wait. Whether it goes up or down, you have already realized the price here. What you have to do is just wait for 3 months. This is really safe, relatively safe bet for institutions. So when they see this opportunity, they go hedge this. So they are making really, really good trade here. And because they do this all the time, when the Bitcoin futures price goes up, they short it. That's why this premium, which is basis, is going down, eventually go to zero. And we haven't go to zero yet, but it fell below 5%, according to the BlackRock's chart on calculating Binance BTC annualized daily basis. So clearly, Bitcoin is in downtrend. According to the chart, guys, don't believe in shubit. She's dumb. You know that she's just one girl on CT. But this is what the chart is saying. There's another really interesting chart. It is total supply held by long-term holders. So they call it LTH. It sounds a little, hard, like it sounds like Litecoin too, but it's really easy. So this yellow line is LTC, long-term holders. And how do you define long-term holders? Those people who haven't sold Bitcoin for more than 3 months, specifically 155 days. These people are the ones who are usually, front run the price of Bitcoin. So when they are buying, Bitcoin price is an uptrend. What they do is buy low, sell high. Buy low. Oh, they failed here. Buy high. Oh, they failed. Oh no, they sell here. They bought here because this is how much they bought, and this is the price. They bought when it's really cheap, and they sold when it's expensive. Totally opposite to us, right? And now they already sold it, and they're selling more and more. Look at this, sharp decrease. So these long-term holders are selling Bitcoin. You can also see this chart on Glassnode. Long-term holders, net position change. Now they are not negative. Look at this. Crazy. They are not buying Bitcoin anymore. It's going down, and they are selling and selling and selling. So it is a signal that it can be the signal that market is entering its later stage, which is we hit the top. How about DeFi section? So there was few US synthetic USD DPEGs for Ethena due to 10th October incident, and also because of the balancer exploit. again, there was like huge loss. And DeFi hacks are one of the signals for the market top signal. And there was USDX collapse, and it was caused due to balancer. So this is like overall, you can just go to DeFi Llama. It looks a little intimidating if you are really new to here, but let's break it down. It's easy. Compared to the top, this is like the TVL of whole DeFi. We are 20% below the top. Like we are here. And we kind of assume that due to the DPACs happened on Ethena and Balancer like USDX, people became less confident about DeFi protocol. So stable coins, if you look at here, like stable coins, like still they are on chain, they're on the on chain, but it's not being utilized well yet. And this is showing that market is just watching and became less confident. And this guy, I gave already shout out to him. Yasha said, our DeFi cycle is heavily relies on synthetic dollars like USDE and USDS. And using this, people are just using another lending platforms like Aave and Morpho, and ILT protocols like Pendle. So on the top of this cycle, on top of this chain, if USDE or like those synthetic dollars collapse, then like below here, everything will gonna go collapse. So yes, so it's an issue here. But yeah, I think I will be safe, right? And if you look at the fees paid here, total 79 million fees were generated. Yeah, you can see Hyperliquid here. Of course, Uniswap, Miriora, Pump on Aave Lido. You can check protocols here. ETF inflows negative. What's that? Institutions are selling. And if you check DEX volume and perp volume is way bigger than the DEX volume. DEX volume is where you buy spot coins, while perps is where you just speculate. It means that people are not betting on tokens like altcoins, but they just want to speculate a little and leave. This data might be not that correct to just say that we don't want to buy altcoin anymore, but rather we're just in a peculiar season where perp decks are really doing well, but still it is what it is. So the market is now driven by speculation than real demand, because DEX volumes somehow signals the real demand. So yeah, what do we do? I don't know. Let's wait, guys. So for this, Chuhyuk gave us very good advice. Can you say hi to us, Chuhyuk, a little one
What's
time?
up?
Yeah, he said work in crypto instead of investing your money or trading here. Why
Working
don't
is
you
investing.
work here? Again?
Working is investing.
Working is investing. Word. Yeah, and we shared some tips what to not do, what you should not do to grow your channel, something like that. Yeah, we talked about that and did a little bit of chit chat. And we also talked about some utility coins that is related to neobanks, because they have the biggest use case for blockchain and their token usage. Yes. Yeah, that's what we've been talking about today. I hope my streaming was helpful, and I want to be more entertaining. I don't know how to entertain you guys. Like my goal was actually big. I was thinking like I want to do something really funny. I will do like Hongdae English. I do like really cute voices so that I can freak you guys out. Like something like that. Why don't I sing for you guys? Like I had a lot of ideas, but it's a little shy. Yeah. Anyway, let me check who were here, and it's time to say goodbye. 11 people from YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. I hope my yebs were okay. And how many people on Twitter? Let me check. 571 accounts have visited to this channel. I'm so grateful. And how many people thanks for listening to my rambles. And see you guys again on Tuesday. I'll be doing 571 on the accounts have visited to this channel. I'm so grateful. And thanks for listening to my rambles. I'm in Korea, and so see you guys again on Tuesday. I'll be doing 571 on the accounts have visited to this channel. I'm so grateful. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me read. Bye, Kai Bill. Hi, Ridgewan. See ya. Hi, Adel, Daryl. Hi, 긍정김. Hi, Ridgewan. Bye. Hi, bye, Far. Bye, Polo.